Second lecture of ray optics. So today our topic it is number of images formed by the plane mirrors. Okay. So here if two mirrors are perpendicular to each other, then how many number of images will be formed? And if there is two mirrors are parallel to each other, then how many images will be formed? Okay. So before going to learn, you have to subscribe our channel and like, share to your friends. So please follow our channel, please support me. Okay, let us start our topic. Number of images formed by plane mirrors. The first one, it is the two mirrors are perpendicular to each other or parallel to each other. First you have to see parallel to each other. Then theta it is equal to 180 degrees. Theta is equal to 180 degrees. So here there is a mirror, and this is one more mirror. These two mirrors are parallel to each other. These two mirrors are parallel to each. Right? So here there is an object that was O, which is the distance of 1 centimeter from the mirror M1 and 1 centimeter from the mirror M2. Okay, so these two mirrors are parallel to each other, and the object is located at the midpoint of the two mirrors. So this image should be formed at the same distance which was the object was located. Already know that. So here this is the first image of this M1 mirror at the distance of 1 centimeter, and also here this is the first image of the second mirror, that is image 2. This is image 1 and this is image 2 at the distance of 1 centimeter. Now let us see, this image is now act as the object to the second mirror. Okay, so this image should be sees inside the mirror. Okay, now this image is act as the object to the second M2 mirror at the distance of 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, it is 3 centimeter. And then this object should be formed the image at the distance of 3 centimeter. So this is the 3 centimeter. That is the third image. Similarly, this second image is act as the object to the first mirror at the distance of 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 3 centimeter. So this object is, this is the virtual image. It should be act as the object to the virtual object to the first mirror, and then it was formed the image at the I4 in the distance of 3 centimeter. Okay. Now this is the virtual object to the first mirror, and this is the virtual object to the second mirror at the distance of 1, 2 and 3 centimeter, that is the 5 centimeter. And again this virtual image act as the object, and there should be a image will be formed at the 5 centimeter. So this is the I5, the distance of 5 centimeter. And again it should be act as the object to the first mirror. Right? So this image should be act as the object to the first mirror. Then at the 5 centimeter of distance there should be I6. Image 6 will be formed at the 5 centimeter. So like this, the number of images are formed. That number it is infinity. So if two mirrors are parallel to each other, then the number of images will be number of images or number of images infinity. Number of images infinity. Okay. So if two mirrors are parallel to each other, it is theta is equal 180 degrees, then the number of images formed, it is infinity. That is the infinity. Clear? Right. So let us see. All of you note it. Please note it. So please subscribe my channel and share to your friends. And if you want to any concept, you should comment in our comment section. Okay? Right. Here this is the mirror. This is the one of the mirror. And here there is another mirror which is M2. Okay. Just simply. Here there is an object. Okay. Now how many images will be formed? So this is the mirror M1 and this is the mirror M2. So option A, 2, 3, 4, infinite. So what is the answer? Try karo. So how many images will be formed? So here this is an object. So how much distance from the M1 mirror? That much of distance there should be a image should be formed. That was image 1. Okay. So the ray diagram it is the. So this is the ray incidence and it will be reflected. And other ray it should be instead on here and should be it is reflects. So this is the direction of the reflected and here there is image should be formed. Similarly, at how much distance from the M2 mirror, that much of distance there should be image should be formed. That is image 2. Okay. And the ray diagram it is here. This is the light ray. It is normal to the mirror. It will be come back. And here the ray which is instead on here, it should be reflects in this direction. This is the direction of the reflected ray. So this is the image. So how many images will be formed here? This is image 1, this is image 2. Here there is no chance to form more number of images. There is only chance to form 2 numbers of images. Okay. Right? So here 2 is the answer. So you should not confuse here. It is if 2 mirrors are parallel to each other, then infinite number of images will be formed. Why it is here 2 images will be formed? So the location of the object is main important, right? So this is the one of the important point you have to remember. Coming to the next one. If 2 mirrors are perpendicular to each other, if 2 mirrors are perpendicular to each other, that is theta is equal 90 degrees. Theta is equal 90 degrees. Here there is a mirror M1. This is another mirror M2. These 2 mirrors are perpendicular to each. Okay. Right. So here there is an object O. Now it was the distance of here, how much distance it has, the distance there should be a image should be formed, that is image 1. And right, so how much distance it was located from the M1 mirror, the image should be formed, that much of distance, that is image 2. Okay. If the mirrors are extended, let it be, if the mirrors are extended like this, If the mirrors are extended like this, right, this image should be act as the object to this image should be act as the object to the mirror, then there is an image should be formed, that is I3. Okay, and now this image should be act as the object to this mirror, and then this can be formed at this distance of image, that is I3. Okay, so the total number of images, how many? This is 1 and this is 2 and this is 3. If two mirrors are perpendicular to each other, then number of images only 3. Number of images 3. Okay, this image should be located at this point and this image should be at this point. Okay, so this is the two mirrors are perpendicular to each other, then the number of images will be formed 3. If two mirrors are parallel to each other, then the number of images are infinite. Okay, right, note karo. The next one, how we can write that? So let us see, if two mirrors are perpendicular to each other, so this is the mirror and this is the one more mirror. Here this is the another mirror. These two mirrors are perpendicular to each other, right? So this is like this and another mirror like this. So this is the perpendicular, right? So here there is an object. So how many images will be formed? Number of images. Find out. It is 2, 3, 4, 5. How many images will be formed? Let us see. Here there is an object with certain distance, and how much distance it will be object located, that much of distance the image will be formed. So here there is image will be formed, that is I1. And similarly, so this much of distance there should be formed an image, that is I2. Okay. In another way, there is no possible. So the ray diagram, it is, the light ray is passing this direction, it will be incident and reflected back. This is the normal reaction. And similarly, this light ray should be at this point, this is reflected, and this is the direction of the reflector. This is the image. Similarly, the light will be falls in this direction. This is incident and it is reflected. It is normal reflection. And here there is a ray should be incident on here. It should be reflected, and the direction of the reflected is this. So I1 and I2 is the two images. This is the image 1 and this is the image 2. Okay, the number of images are only 2. Only 2. Number of images only 2. If the mirrors are perpendicular to each other, then theta is equal 90, then the total number, it is 3. In this position here, this is the mirror 1, that is M1, and this is M2. These two are perpendicular to each other. In this case, the number of images are only 2. Okay, remember? Right. Now let us see, if two mirrors are separated by different angles, either it is 180 or it is 90, except 180 and 90. So if two mirrors are here, this is one of the mirror and this is the one of the another mirror having the angle with, there is an object which is at it is 30 degrees and this is 20 degrees, then how many images will be formed? Similarly, so this is the mirror, Here this is the mirror 1 and this is the mirror 2, and here the angle between these two, there is an object which is at 45 degree, at 25 degree. So how many number of images will be found? Okay, so to calculate the number of images, there is some easy tricks are there. Let us see the trick now. Okay, right. Trick to find number of images formed by mirrors, plane mirrors. Okay, right. Here this is one of the mirror and this is another mirror. There is an object O which is at 30 degree and which is at 20 degree. Right? Now let us write, this is M1 and this is M2. This is crisscross method. Crisscross method to find the number of images. At first you have to write, this is M1, this is M2. M1 is how much? 20 degrees. M2 it is 30 degrees. Right? Just crisscross. Here the total, how many degrees are there? 50 degree. Now just you can add 20 plus 50, that is 70 degree. 30 plus 50, that is 80 degree. Again crisscross. Here the angle it is 50 degree. 70 plus 50, it is 120 degree. 80 plus 50, that is 130 degree. Again crisscross. Here 50 degree. 130 plus 50, 180 degree. And 120 plus 50, 170 degree. Okay. So here the 180, there is no image is formed. Remember, if it is 180 degree, 130 plus 50, that is 180. If there is 180 degree formed, there is no image will be formed. The angle, the total angle, it is 180 degrees, then there is no image will be formed. Or greater than 180 degree, there is no image will be formed. Okay. So here 170 degree, there is a image. So the total number of images are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The total number of images are 7 images. 7 images. Okay, so this method is crisscross method. Crisscross method. Here these two angles are asymmetry angles. Asymmetry angles means different angles, 20 degree and 30 degree. So here there is the total angle, it is the 50 degree. In this 20 and 30 degree, these are the asymmetry. If there is asymmetry, it is 25 degree and this is 25 degree. This is the symmetry. The difference between the symmetry and asymmetry. If two mirrors are separated in the same angle, that is symmetry. If two mirrors are separated at the angle of different angles, that is asymmetry. Okay? Either symmetry or asymmetry, you have to use this method. Simply you can find the number of images formed by this combination of mirrors. Okay? So clearly understand? If you have to find the number of images formed by the two mirrors separated between with some angle, then you have to use this method, that is crisscross method. Another method is also there, I will be explaining. Okay? Right. So one more you have to see, that is, if two mirrors, here this one, already we seen here, and this is the object here. This is the object here, where theta it is equal 45 degree and theta is equal 45 degree. Right? So this is the M1 and this is the M2. How many number of images will be found? Right. So this is M1 and this is M2. M1 it is 45 degree, M2 it is 45 degree. Let crisscross. Okay. So the total degree it is 90. The total angle it is the 90 degree between two mirrors, this one and this one. If two mirrors are perpendicular to each other, then how many images will be formed? Already we find that is 3. Let us see. 90 plus 45, 135, and 90 plus 45, 135. Okay, again crisscross. This is 90. 135 plus 90, that is 65. It is 55, 235. Okay, sorry, 225. And here 225. Okay, so 225 it is no image. So this is greater than 90, greater than 180, and this is also no image. Okay, now the number of images are 1, 2, and this is 3, and this is 4. Is it right? In previous we are saying that the number of images when two mirrors are perpendicular to each other, the number of images are only 3. Only 3. So now here this is 4. So here the number of images are 3 only, because of, so you have to add the total angle. The total angle, that is 135 plus 90 plus 135. So 135, 90. It is 10, 6, 360. If there is a 360 degree, the total angle, this one and this one, this one. If it is 360, then this image and this image will be overlapping to each other. If it is 360 degree, the 3 and 4 images are overlapping and formed one image. Then the number of images are 1, 2, and these 3 are mixing up, forming one image, overlapping and making up one image. That is here 1, 2, 3 images. The number of images are 3. The total number of images when the two mirrors are perpendicular to each other, that is the 3. The number of overlapping images are 1. The number of overlapping images. How we can find the overlapping images? If we have to add the 3 angles, it will be equal to 360, then they can be overlapping to each other. You cannot see 135, 135, 45, 45. Okay. ఇక్కడ సేమ్ వస్తే మనం ఓవర్లాపింగ్ అయింది అనుకోవద్దు. ఏమనుకోవాలి? ఈ 3 యాంగిల్స్ కలిపితే 360 డిగ్రీస్ వస్తే అప్పుడు ఇమేజెస్ ఓవర్లాప్ అవుతున్నట్లు లెక్క. ఓకేనా? ఇలా 2 యాంగిల్స్ కలిపితే 180 వస్తే ఇమేజ్ ఫామ్ అవ్వదు. 180 కంటే ఎక్కువ వచ్చినా ఇమేజ్ ఫామ్ అవ్వదు. లెస్ దాన్ 180 ఉన్నప్పుడే నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇమేజెస్ ఫామ్ అవుతున్నట్లు లెక్క. ద టోటల్ యాంగిల్, ఈ 3 యాంగిల్స్ ఫైండ్ చేస్తే 360 వస్తే అక్కడ ఒకదానికొకటి ఓవర్లాప్ అవుతున్నట్లు లెక్క. అంటే 2 ఇమేజెస్ కలిపి ఒకే ఇమేజెస్ లాగా కనిపిస్తాయి. ఎలాగో ఒక ఇమేజ్ మీద ఇంకో ఇమేజ్ మీద పడుతుంది. అంటే మనకి ఇటు నుంచి చూసినా ఒక ఇమేజ్ కనిపిస్తుంది, అటు నుంచి చూసినా ఒక ఇమేజ్ కనిపిస్తుంది. దట్ ఈస్ ద ఓవర్లాపింగ్. రైట్? సో ద నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇమేజెస్ ఆర్, ఇట్ ఈస్ 3 ఓన్లీ హియర్. Clear? So this is the symmetric. Symmetric means the angle between these two are 45 and 45. The same angle, the reflection between the two mirrors, that is the 45 degree and 45 degree. Object to the mirror, mirror to the object. Right? That is the symmetric variation. Okay. Now let's see another example. This is the mirror and this is another mirror. The angle between these two, there is an object this is 60 degree and this is 60 degree. The total degrees are 120 degree. This is M2, this is M1. How many number of images are found? Find. Try cheyandi. How many images are found? Right? So this is the M1 and this is the M2. M1 it is 60 degree, M2 it is 60 degree. By the crisscross method, the total it is 120 degree. Okay? Here 120 plus 60, 180. No image. 120 plus 60, 180. No image. How many images are there? 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Okay? Number of images are only 2 images. So this is the distance. How much distance it has? That much of distance there should be a image will be formed I1. Right? At first the light ray will be incident at this point. This is the normal and it will be come back. Again the light ray will be incident on here and it will be reflects and this is the direction of the reflected. Here the image will be formed. Similarly, at first the light ray will be incident on here, it will be reflects here. So that much of distance there should be a image will be formed. Okay. So this is that first. The normal, it is incident and the reflect. Okay. And this is the direction of the image where the reflected ray. Okay. So here the image 2 will be formed. So this is the method we have to find the number of images. How many angles should be there? You can find easily the formation of number of images. So another method it is, you have to find n it is the number of images. Second trick. Number of images are n. Number of images are n. And n is equal to 360 by theta. 360 by theta. Theta it is the angle. First suppose two mirrors separated angle between two mirrors. Angle between two mirrors 90. The number of images, already know 3 images. Let's see by this method. N it is equal 360 by 90. 360 by 90. It is equal 4. The number of images are n is even. N is even. So this 4 it is even number. Then total images n is equal to n minus 1. N is equal to n minus 1. So here 4 minus 1 it is equal to 3. It is, if it is even, that is the point we have to remember. The formula it is n it is equal 360 by theta. 360 by theta. Then if the two angles are, the angle between two mirrors are 90 degrees, then n it is equal even number. The total number of images are n minus 1, that is 4 minus 1, that is 3 images. That is 3 images. Okay. This is symmetry or asymmetry. So angle should be symmetry or asymmetry. ఇక్కడ ఈ 90 degrees లో 45 లాగా ఉండొచ్చు, ఆర్ 90 degrees లో 50-40 లాగా ఉండొచ్చు, ఆర్ ఈ 90 degrees లో 60-30 లాగా కూడా ఉండొచ్చు. సో ఎలాగైనా అరేంజ్ అయ్యి ఉండొచ్చు. అది ఈవెన్ వస్తే నంబర్ అనేది ఈవెన్ వస్తే ఆ అరేంజ్మెంట్ సిమెట్రీ అయినా ఎసిమెట్రీ అయినా, ఎసిమెట్రీలో అరేంజ్ చేస్తున్నా సిమెట్రీలో అరేంజ్ చేస్తున్నా ద టోటల్ యాంగిల్ ఇట్ ఈస్ 90 degrees, then it will be come to the even number. The total number of images are n minus 1, that is 3 images. That is 3 images. Okay. For suppose if the angle between two mirrors are 60 degree, then number of images n it is equal 360 by 60, theta is equal 60, it is equal 6. This is even number, this is even. The total number of images are 6 minus 1, it is equal 5 images. 5 images. Already we seen that this is the mirror and this is the another mirror. This is an object O which is at 60 degree and which is at 60 degree. Right? By the crisscross method, M1, M2, this is 60 degree means it is here 30 and 30. Right, 30 and 30 degree. Right, this is the mirror where is 30 degree and 30 degree. Here 30 and 30. Right, total it is 60. It is 90 and 90. Total it is 60, 150 and also 150. There is crisscross again, it is 60, 150 plus 60, that is 210 and 210. This has no image, this has no image. The total number of images are how many it is? It is 1, 2, 3 and 4, here 5 and 6. So here the answer it is 5 images. Why? Because of 150 plus 150, 300 and plus 60, 360. If there is a 360, the total angle it is 360 degrees, then the images are overlapping to each other, then two images are combined to each other and making one image, then the total number of images 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is the 5. Okay. So this is the method you have to find easily. Right? And if it is even number, if it is even, just you have to, if it is even, you have to reduce one number, then the total number of images are remaining. Okay, right. So what we should do if it is odd number? So let us see. If it is odd, then what we have to do? Right. So if theta is equal 50 degree, theta is equal 50 degree or what is that? Odd number. We need to find odd number, that is 120 degree. Then n it is equal 360 by 120, it is equal 3. 3 it is the odd number. Okay, then number of images are n is equal to 3. So you should not subtract the value of 1. If it is even, n is equal to even, then number of images n is equal to n minus 1. If n is equal to odd, number of images n is equal to n only. So that is the, you have to remember here. If n is equal to even, the total number of images are n minus 1. If n is equal to odd, number of images are n. So number of images are 3. Here the number of images are 3, no change. Okay. So first suppose let us check 120 degree. 120 degree means here 60 and 60. Right? Here this is 60 and 60. If there are symmetry, here this is the symmetry. It is the symmetry. So there is 120. It is 180. It is 180. 60 plus 120, 180. No image, no image. So the number of images are only 1 and 2. How it is? Here it is 3. Okay. If two mirrors are separated in the symmetry, then the number of images are, if it is odd number, then it is equal, n is equal to n minus 1. అంటే ఆడ్ నెంబర్ వచ్చినప్పుడు రెండు సిమెట్రీలో అరేంజ్ చేసి ఉంటే నంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇమేజెస్ n మైనస్ 1 అవుతాయి. ఒకటి 120 డిగ్రీస్లో ఒకటి 50 డిగ్రీస్ ఉంది, ఒకటి 50 డిగ్రీస్ ఉంది, ఒకటి 70 డిగ్రీస్ ఉంది. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ఎసిమెట్రీ. ఎసిమెట్రీలో ఉన్నప్పుడు సో ఇట్ ఈస్ 190, ఓకే, it is 170. So 190 no image, 170 image. Then the number of images 1, 2, 3. That is 3. Okay. Here, if n it is odd, then asymmetry, the number of images are only n. If it is symmetry, the number of images are n minus 1. That is the point we have to remember. If it is even, either it is symmetry or it is asymmetry, then you have to take, that is n minus 1. n value even లో వస్తే సరి సంఖ్య వస్తే అది సిమెట్రీలో అరేంజ్ చేస్తున్నా ఎసిమెట్రీలో అరేంజ్ చేస్తున్నా నంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇమేజెస్ n minus 1 అవుతాయి. n వాల్యూ ఆడ్ నెంబర్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఒకవేళ సిమెట్రీలో అరేంజ్ చేస్తుంటే నీకు నంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇమేజెస్ అనేవి n minus 1 అవుతాయి. n వాల్యూ ఆడ్ వచ్చింది, ఒకవేళ అవి ఎసిమెట్రీలో అరేంజ్ చేస్తున్నాయి, ఎసిమెట్రీలో అరేంజ్ చేస్తుంటే సేమ్ ద నంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇమేజెస్ ఆర్ ఓన్లీ n. నో చేంజ్. అర్థమైందా? డోంట్ బి కన్ఫ్యూజ్. ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ సిమెట్రీ ఈవెన్ ఆడ్ నెంబర్ ఈవెన్ నెంబర్ కాకుండా ఇంటీజర్ వస్తాయి. ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ n ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ ఇంటీజర్, ఇంటీజర్ వస్తాయి, it is in points. So if theta it is equal 50 degree, then n it is equal 360 by 50, right? It is 7.5. What is that? 7.2. So this is the integer. Then the number of images are first digit, that is decimal, first decimal, that is the 7. The number of images are 7. Number of images are 7. If n it is equal 4.3, then number of images are 4. Okay. So this is the method we have to see to find the number of images by the mirrors. So I have to given one chart to remember easily to find the number of images, either it is even or odd or it is integer. So let us start writing. That is, it is how you can find n is equal 360 by theta. N is equal 360 by theta. This is the position of the mirror. N value. Number of images. Right. So let's simply have to remember. So n is equal 360 by theta. This is the formula. Okay. Position of the mirror. It is symmetry. Symmetry ga unte n value, if it is even, then the number of images are n minus 1. Asymmetry, then it is odd, this is also even. The number of images are n minus 1. It means రెండు టూ మిర్రర్స్ సిమెట్రీలో ఉన్నా ఎసిమెట్రీలో ఉన్నా నీకు ఈవెన్ నెంబర్ వస్తే ఎన్ వాల్యూ ఈవెన్ నెంబర్ వస్తే టోటల్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇమేజెస్ n minus 1 అవుతుంది, n minus 1 అవుతుంది. నో చేంజ్. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద n minus 1. ఇఫ్ n ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ ఈవెన్ అని రాస్తున్నాం, n ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ ఆడ్, ఒకవేళ సిమెట్రీలో ఉన్నాయి, ఇందాక చూసినట్లు సిమెట్రీలో ఉన్నప్పుడు ఆడ్ నెంబర్ వస్తే నీకు నంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇమేజెస్ అనేవి n minus 1 అవుతాయి. ఎసిమెట్రీలో ఉన్నాయి, ఆడ్ నెంబర్ వచ్చింది, దెన్ నంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇమేజెస్ సేమ్ n ఉంటుంది, నో చేంజ్. ఓకే, రైట్. n is integer. It is symmetry or asymmetry This is integer. Then the number of images are first decimal. That is decimal point. Okay, so this is the method you have to recognize the number of images formed by the two plane mirrors. Okay, so if you like this video, please share to your friends, and please give your support to my channel, subscribe my channel, forward to your friends. Thank you one and all.